good, YouTube? It's your boy Ray, and today we back with another video. So today we're going to be installing the Cobb NEXGEN Stage 2 kit on the WRX. So let's jump right into it. Alright guys, it is raining as you can see, but it ain't raining hard and it's not supposed to be raining long, so we're gonna try to get this install done without having to jack up the car. Got the boost controller down there, charge pipe is right here, and of course the intercooler is right on top. So let's jump right into it. Alright guys, as you can see, we got the intercooler out, but we also got to get rid of this bracket right here. The new intercooler came with a new bracket because the Cobb intercooler is actually a lot bigger than the factory one, so we got to get rid of this old bracket and install the new bracket. Alright guys, as you see, we got the intercooler off, we got that bracket off, but I know I said I was going to try to do this without jacking up the car, but I really just can't get to those bolts from the top, so we're going to have to jack up the car and I'm going to have to lay in the wet ground. But we got to do what we got to do, so let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so we're up under the car. We got to get this little plastic belly pan off, just a bunch of little clips that we got pop out, and then we got to take this metal one off. 4 bolts holding it in, and we should be good to go. So let's jump right into it. Alright guys, we got the belly pan off. You can see we got easy access to the boost controller and the charge pipe bolts down here, so we're gonna keep moving right along. Alright guys, we got the charge pipe out. Now all we gotta do is unplug and unbolt this boost controller right there, and then we're ready to start installing the new stuff. Alright guys, we got the old boost controller, intercooler, and charge pipe out. So now we get to get out the rain for a little bit and start getting together the new parts. Let's jump right into it. Alright guys, first thing we're gonna do is start putting the new boost controller together. Alright guys, we got the boost controller set up now, so we're gonna throw it back in the car. Alright guys, we got the new boost controller installed down there, so now we just gotta measure out some hose and get it running to the wastegate in the turbo. Alright guys, and just like that, the boost controller is installed. So now we're gonna move on to the charge pipe. Alright guys, this new charge pipe doesn't come with a new gasket, so I just took this old gasket out of the old charge pipe and put it in this new bracket, and we're gonna go sit this on top of the turbo and we're gonna keep going. Alright guys, it was really annoying trying to get this bottom piece of the charge pipe on, but we finally got it on. Everything's nice and tight, so we can keep moving. Alright guys, this was probably the easiest part of this install, but we got the charge pipe in, And now we better start moving on to the intercooler. All right, guys, just wanted to show you a quick size comparison at how much bigger this Cobb intercooler is compared to the factory intercooler. All right, we got the new bracket installed, so let's try to get this intercooler on. Alright guys, as you can see, we got the car back on the ground. Intercooler's all installed, but we ain't done yet because we still got to take all this stuff off up here and install the new shit. Alright guys, as you can see, I took this plastic panel off the hood of the car, and it's because we got to install these Cobb pieces. So this is going to go on like this. I already drilled out these plastic rivets and made the holes a little bigger, but this is gonna go on like this. So now we just gotta get the hardware and bolt it down. All right, we got this all put back together. So now we just gotta throw it back on the car. Alright guys, we got the car completely put back together. So the only thing we have left to do now is to just jump in the car and tune it. And then we're gonna go for a drive and see how it is. Alright guys, so now we're in the WRX. The car is tuned. It's up to operating temperature. So now we're gonna go for a drive and see how she's running. Alright guys, so I've been driving the car with the Stage 2 tune from Cobb for a few days now, and honestly, the Stage 1 felt faster. Now clearly I know that the Stage 2 is definitely a little bit faster, but in the Stage 1 tune, the boost kicked in real early and you felt it. It kind of put you in your seat. And the Stage 2, it's more linear, so it just doesn't feel the same. It doesn't give that same effect. So, I mean, I know it's faster, but the Stage 1 definitely made you feel like you were moving faster. But that's all I got for today. So make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, and stay tuned for what we got coming next.